We're here with Miqy and Kasim Khapra, co-founders of MyPy Coding, to learn more about their journey into entrepreneurship and what it takes to start an organization. First of all, tell us a little bit about MyPy Coding. What is it that you do?
So Miqy and I founded a nonprofit organization called MyPy Coding in 2021. We provide students from traditionally underserved communities with free one-on-one online coding lessons, and we match them with high school volunteers for these weekly lessons. I think if we've seen anything over the past year, it's sort of the importance and the emerging importance of artificial intelligence and digitalization in career spaces and in the workplace. And what we're trying to do at MyPy Coding is use computer science skills as a catalyst for students to reach heightened levels of socioeconomic success.
And so we guide our students through a project-based curriculum in web development, Python, and Scratch. It strays away from, sort of a traditional teacher-student relationship and more to something of a mentorship. To date, we've worked with over 30 plus nonprofit, school district, and Title I partners. And we've also worked with over 285 students and tutors.
That's amazing. A bright future for sure. Tell us why or how you came to the decision to make MyPy a nonprofit organization versus a for-profit business.
A family at the local elementary school we attended asked me if I would teach their fourth grader, I think it was an eighth grader at the time, how to code with some basic Python. The first time I told him to print something out with code, and he kind of wrote his first line of code and saw the result on the screen, his face totally lit up. And I think what we saw in that moment was he had sort of ownership of his learning at that time. And I think that light bulb moment he had was sort of triggered a light bulb moment of our own, that I at that moment had the power to show someone else their own power and their own potential. And that feeling was really infectious. And I think we thought that there were enough for-profit companies doing this and that it would be most impactful if we did this in a nonprofit format.
Miqy, I had the pleasure of meeting you a couple years ago at our Launch Generation program. And I'm curious, how did your experience at Launch Generation help or impact your role as CFO and co-founder of MyPy?
It kind of jump-started my sort of place in MyPy through one, tangible skills. It also allowed me access to a network of industry professionals of various sectors. These were people that I could reach out to and I have reached out to in the past in order to receive advice. I think that oftentimes younger individuals are sometimes disregarded in their ability to sort of make a difference or really start something. So I think Launch Generation really served as a sort of empowering experience.
So as you think about your entrepreneurship journey and what you've learned throughout, what advice would you give to other young entrepreneurs who are interested in starting something on their own?
Getting to see MyPy Coding grow, getting to build it has been the best part of the last couple of years for me. So I would just first and foremost say, go ahead and jump in and do it.
It's important to have, Gen Z present in the entrepreneurial space. They present sort of a unique and fresh perspective. A quote that comes to mind is, "Comparison is the thief of joy." It's easy to get consumed in how others are doing, especially in terms of an entrepreneurial space. As long as you believe in your idea, I think success will come along the way.